Set upon the cliffs, high above the Pacific Ocean below, there's a look at the majestic South Course at Torrey Pines, site of this edition of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner. And Frank, there are so many eye-catching courses here in Southern California, but many would say that this one right here, Torrey Pines, is the jewel of them all.
Yeah, it's tough too. You know, the South Course here at Torrey, you know, it's a long golf course, so there's a lot of sort of strenuous iron shots. They're not just sort of drive and wedge holes, so you've got a lot of mid-irons. So just be prepared for that. But I think it's always fun when you get to play a golf course on a recreational day, and you know that they've hosted US Opens or PGA Tour events.
Well, had a good look at the green, but couldn't cash it in. In the rough now, wondering what might have been. And that's not exactly ideal. Far from a tap-in for his par.
You're being too kind. That's not at all ideal.
Yeah, good concentration there. That's a distance where a putt could get away, but that, in for a par. Well, the second hole here at Torrey Pines South is by no means long, but by the same token, it's not easy. This is strategic play, certainly off the tee. Put yourself in position, get a good angle at that whole location. Yeah, this is not a long hole, and that is a big drive here at 2. Well, it's 74 yards here as he's set for his second. Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. A birdie try on the second green, and with that, we welcome four-time winner on the PGA Tour, Nota Begay.
And he is in an ideal spot, just below the hole. I don't see any movement at all.
Oh, that looked good the whole way. Very nicely done. So he'll finish that off for his par. Couple of fours to get his round underway. Well, this is one of the prettiest par threes you will ever see, with the Pacific Ocean as a backdrop. You don't want to gaze at it too long because this better than 200-yard shot demands every bit of your focus and attention. This is a good one. Frank landed it on the green.
It was never going to stop.
No chance. Second shot now here at the par 3. That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. Here we are now at the 490-yard par 4 fourth, the second longest of the challenging par 4s here at Torrey Pines. A good tee shot is essential, and a par is a good score.
Oh, I like that tee shot. One extra bounce. That's what kicked it into the first cut.
This now his second from just off the fairway.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
Now putting back toward La Jolla, this for birdie. Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that putt. So some very consistent play in the early going. 4 straight pars to begin his round. This par 4 fifth here at Torrey Pines South measures 454 yards. That's not overly long by today's standards. The key here is to keep your tee shot out of those fairway bunkers. If you do and you're in the fairway, you have a reasonable chance to get out of here with a birdie. And that ball going to land in the bunker, but fortunately it doesn't appear to have plugged. Need to be careful not to take much, if any, sand here. His second to this par 4.
Going to need a good chip and a putt to get away with 4 here, but the tee shot on the bunker and then bunker to rough, making this hole hard.
This from 7 feet. Nope, didn't see the break, and that slides by to the left. So he will finish that off. It's a bogey 5 here at number 5. All right, so you've made your way through some of those harder par 4s, and now you get a chance to lick your chops at this par 5. The 6th is 564 yards with a good tee shot. You'll have a chance of getting home in 2 and maybe making a 3. All right, in the fairway.
Oh, such a sweet 3-wood. Actually too good, if anything. It just flew through the air. And a little unlucky that first bounce. That was like rock hard. That ball was waving at the hole as it whizzed past.
Iona's down there. She's had a good look. This for birdie.
Well, for a long putt like this, there's really not a whole lot to it. I think you'll fancy his chances at this one.
Yeah, that's a nice putt. Getting it there up the hill was half the battle. This got there just a little wide of the mark. So still no birdies on the card here on this front side as he'll walk away with just a par. On to the 7th now, a tough hole here, a winding par 4 at 462 yards. It is the number 1 handicap hole on this south course, and for good reason. An approach shot from anything other than the fairway is fraught with peril, with a canyon beyond and a deep right front bunker guarding an angled and difficult to hit green. That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. Now, note his second from the fairway.
Left himself with 149 yards to the front of the green, 141 to the hole. Pin is in the far back portion of this green.
Well, those are the shots that turn what you'd like to be a leisurely stroll out on the golf course into a day of hard work.
Yeah, what could have been a tap-in is now going to be a grind.
Okay, can't take putts that length for granted, but that's in for a par. Some tough par threes on this South course. Here's another one, the 177-yard 8. This hole deceptively uphill. Might be worth grabbing an extra club, maybe even two, to cut through this ocean air and cover that deep front bunker. Nope, that's not going to get there. It's into the bunker short of this 8th green. Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. Yep, good solid stroke there and a nifty up and down out of the green side bunker. We finished the front side here at Torrey Pines at the 615-yard par 5 9th, reachable into by only the longest hitters, but with a good drive and that aggressive layup, birdie is definitely a possibility. Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. Gonna take a big poke to get there, but a chance with his second to the par 5. This is an 11-foot putt. Oh, never in doubt. What a great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9th. We start the backside at Torrey Pines with the 454-yard par 4 9th. This one not as daunting as some others here with a good tee shot. Birdie definitely a possibility. So that sets up a tougher second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough. So a poor tee shot at 10, now his second.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
A lot of movement on this putt left to right. I think the idea here is just to get it inside sort of a 3-foot circle. Right, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Disappointment there. He'll brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Moving now to the tough 11th hole here at Torrey Pines. Long downhill par 3 measuring 225 yards. But don't be fooled by that number. This hole often plays longer because of the wind. And that is on the putting surface here at 11, but not on the right level, so that will be a lightning quick putt coming up. A birdie putt down to Iona.
Yeah, it's a long putt, so pace is important, but there's not a whole lot to it. I fancy the chances of getting this close.
Yeah, I think he expected that to be a little quicker down the slope, but not too bad. Another good putt, so this very consistent round continues. One birdie, one bogey, and the rest pars. Well, heading back toward the ocean, this hole, the 12th at better than 500 yards in a par 4, is typically among the hardest at Torrey Pines. It is a real beast. And that will do just fine. Now back toward the ocean. This his second at 12.
Good shot. Safely on the green and a birdie chance.
14 feet to the hole. Yes, very well read. To 100 now for the day. Moving now to the massive 621-yard par 5 13th. You'll need a drive of 240 yards plus to carry that canyon. And if you go for the green in 2, the second shot has to carry 260 yards or so. So in the fairway, but a pretty good number to carry here for a second to the par 5.
This par 5 green is well protected. That's 2 good shots, but that bunker's there for a reason. Now, with some nifty sand play, we're looking at 4.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop. The strike was fine on the pitch shot. Ball first, then turf. Just wasn't really hit hard enough.
Ooh, good speed there. That'll leave just a couple of feet. Okay, no problem with that one. So here at the 437-yard par 4 14th, that canyon that you can see running along the left side is pretty to look at, but obviously you want to stay away from there because you can make a big number if you hit your tee shot down there. Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Just 92 yards for his second to this par 4. Well, at least he can draw on the experience from the previous hole. Again, in the bunker. Gonna have to give this a pretty good thump. Yeah, look how quick that was. Very difficult to get that to stop, even out of the sand, and that races right on by. Got it there, but not quite on target. So a drop shot right there, and now at 1 over par for the day. On to the 15th now, relatively straightforward par 4 measuring out at 480 yards. Get the ball straight, you'll be just fine. The problems come with a miss off the tee left or right into the rough near those eucalyptus trees. From the fairway Noda, this is second.
151 yards left, looking to make up for that drop shot with a birdie here.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still inside 40 feet. Just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
That's going to scoot a foot or two by.
Well, like the old saying goes, never up, never in, and that definitely applies here.
That's so nearly a birdie, but par is all he'll have to show for it. So now to the final par 3 here at Torrey Pines South. It is the 16th, 227 yards, good hole with those 3 bunkers protecting the green. There is that slight opening in the front. It would take an outstanding shot to give yourself a chance to make a birdie. Yeah, that one came in a little hot. It's safely on, but it'll be a long look coming up. So now this for birdie down the hill, and it's going to pick up speed as it goes. Well, I think he was being extra careful with that one, but it turns out a little too careful. Just 5 feet left. Okay, so the approach left him better than 50 feet away, but a good two-putt is going to let him walk out with a par. Next up, the penultimate hole at Torrey Pines, 443-yard par 4. Have to avoid the fairway bunker, 275 yards down that right side. Nothing to fault there, safely in the fairway. Second shot coming up. Let's bring in Iona Stephen.
134 yards left to the flagstick today. Pin on the right-hand side, so plenty of room to the left of it.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
This one going to require some pace back up the hill for birdie. That one just going to sneak on by. Disappointment there. Oh, brush it in, and that'll be just a par. Here we are at the finishing hole at Torrey Pines, 570-yard 18th. Idyllic par 5, fairly straight the whole way, but that pond they call Devlin's Billabong always makes going for the green into a risky proposition. Great shot at a hole where we have seen some great moments by great players through the years. Now, to possibly finish this round in grand style, a long look for eagle. Yeah, you see so many of these long putts like that come up short. It's just hard mentally to hit the ball much firmer. The putter has not been at its best, but this a good look for birdie. Oh boy, that seared the left edge, but it didn't want to go in. So a tap in there. That's for par at the last. And this will be a 1 over par round of 73.